All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. We're going to do an energy check on Sarah Boone's trial. We're just going to look into how do the jurors feel currently after hearing testimony, after seeing evidence presented. Where does the jury stand currently, okay? That's what we're going to do in this reading. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate the love and support, guys. How do the jurors feel after hearing testimony? It's not done. This could always change as the trial goes on, but we're going to just check and see where do the jurors currently stand, okay? Whew, 4 sides. I'm getting this... This whole, I don't know, this has to do with her going upstairs and falling asleep and then coming downstairs to find him. It's almost like she's like, oh, I woke up and I'm, all of a sudden I come down and he's in the suitcase and I forgot about him and now I look like the bad monster that... I don't know. Something surrounding that. I think that's what the jurors are kind of... Yeah, they're not buying it. They're not buying it. They feel like this was intentional. That she did this because it was something that, like, something coming back from the past that she had to deal with. Yeah. Oh, 3 of Stakes. That she chose to do this to her partner. Yeah. And justice is about to be served. Currently, we're only 2 minutes in, and how does the jury feel? They're not buying Sarah's story. Or she's claiming battered spouse, right? That's what she's claiming. But I don't know, I haven't been watching her trial. I know I should be, but I've been so distracted with other things that it's been really occupying a lot of my time and energy, and I can't sit down and just do this. So I'm doing this reading cold, and I don't know what's been presented. I know that something about a video. I don't know if it's her recording of George Torres in the suitcase, or if this is the video of her interrogation. But whatever she said about, oh, I went upstairs and I fell asleep and I came down to find him, they're not buying that. They feel like this was an intentional thing to do. And well, that's what she's claiming, battered spouse, right? She's claiming it because she's like, well, I had to lock him up and keep him in there. Otherwise, he was going to come after me. But they feel like it was her that went after, they see him as the victim, not her. Let's look at the Lovers. 8 of Pentacles. All the work that she's put into to claim self-defense, I don't think it's gonna turn out well for her, because 5 of Cups, this is disappointment with the outcome of her defense. Yeah, people don't see it. They're not buying it. Whatever she's selling, they're not buying. Whatever went on in this home, maybe it had to do with something, maybe trying to work things out, and she didn't like that. Maybe he was thinking about going back to his wife. I've gotten this before. I know that they had, what is it, the forensic, the person that looks into the electronic stuff. I don't know. Did something come out there? like I said, I've only been able to catch little snippets of people's videos because I haven't been following it. There's some kind of online communication maybe with his family. Some kind of conflict that, you know, Ace of Wands speaks of new conflicts that arise in someone's life. It has to do with communication. Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune though? Her defense, the work she's putting in, that she's been abused, problems with authority. Oh, so the way they see her is that she's always had a problem with authority, whether it's, you know, someone who's, you know, has some kind of authority over her, with whether it's in a relationship, at work, you know, her, you know, the justice system. She's always had problems with them, with people in these positions in her life. She chose the path, a toxic path, to go down. She chose the wrong path. And that's why I think the jurors like feel that her going to prison would be justice. Okay. So they're not buying that she's a battered spouse. What's the Tower? What's the Tower about? Let's see if we can find, I don't know. Let's get a different deck. Whoop. See, this is a new deck, so I'm hoping something good will come out of it, okay? So let's look into this Tower. What's the Tower? What's the Tower about? Depression. Toxic action, bad choice. Okay, so total drama, action, bad choices, toxic, depression. She could have been suffering some depression because of things that he was doing behind her back. And it could be the fact that he was maybe planning to go back to his wife, to his family, to his children. Yeah, home. You're gonna leave me? Oh, well, guess what? I'm gonna get you before you get me. So she could have been communicating maybe with, oh man, she could have been communicating with family about maybe how he's, oh, you know, the reason I feel like I'm so hard on Sarah when I hear this, it's not that I'm not sympathetic towards what she's gone through, because I am. Now, if she was calling her boyfriend's family, it could have been like, oh, well, he's doing this, he's doing that. I completely feel for her, because I've been in that situation too, where a partner of mine was really doing some really toxic and awful things, and I just felt like I was completely out of control. Like I had children, I couldn't be, it was throwing my life into chaos, right? And I reached out to his family, hoping that his family would, kind of, help me help him. But no, if anything, they just kind of turned it around on me. You're the problem. You're the problem. And instead of zipping him up in a suitcase, I got rid of him. And I told him, you know what? He's your problem now. I don't want to deal with this. And his mother actually came to me and told me, oh, you know what? You should probably try to work things out with him. And I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. But it was because she didn't want to deal with him, because she, like, once she had him and once he was back home, she was realizing, oh shit, now I have to take care of this shit. Take care, I don't want to. So let's get you back to your partner. And I was like, oh, no, thank you. I don't want that shit back. You can keep it. You didn't want to help me when I was reaching out for help. So we all, like I said, I'm so hard on Sarah because she thinks she's so smart. And I don't think she's stupid. That's the thing. I don't think she's stupid. But because she's not stupid, I don't give her a pass. Like, you should have been smarter. You understood that this situation was toxic. There was domestic violence between the two of you. You kept bailing him out. You kept going back to this shit show. Bad choices. She might like the drama. But then it hit her. Oh my God, this man is really going back to his family. And she decided that's not going to happen. Death. I think this is how the jury sees her. So I don't want to come off like I'm against Sarah. I don't give her a pass because I don't think she's stupid. And when you're not, like, if I don't think you're stupid, then the way I see it, it's like you're smart enough to make better choices. And she chose not to. She liked to be in this drama. For me, it's like, no, thank you. I needed that out of my life because, like I said, I had children. And this man was bringing complete chaos into my life with his bad choices. His bad choices were bringing problems to me, problems that I could not handle. And I reached out to the family, and she could have done that. And they're like, well, I don't know what to tell you. It should have been up to her. Like, okay, well, if they're not going to help me, if I can't mend this, then get rid of him. Get him out of here. But her way to get rid of him was to zip him up in a suitcase. So I don't think the jury's buying it. If they were to have to vote today on her guilt or her innocence, I'm thinking they're looking at her like she's guilty. So that's where they stand. That's where the jury stands currently when it comes to Sarah Boone. All right, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys got something out of this reading. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.